Hello. I'm trying to do more daily content to grow my channel, and what that means is I'm just going to be drawing something, and you have to enjoy it. I'll be talking over, don't worry. So yeah, this is Princess Zelda based off the BOT2 design, and Zelda also based off the BOT2 design. Breath of the Wild 2. Okay, so I'm looking at design for Link in Breath of the Wild 2 right now. It's the one where he's like wearing half a shirt with the green on the side. Okay, I'm not trying to complain. I actually really like how it looks. It looks really Greek. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. That's again Western culture. So I guess if they pull it off right, it'll be really interesting because Greece is a beautiful place. I haven't been there, but from like pictures I've seen of Greek architecture and all that stuff. If they design a game based around that, it would look absolutely amazing. I'm not saying you need all the Greek gods. That's another game for another place, but just the style and the look would be really nice. And the theme of going up into the sky is really interesting. So the plan was to show like what I really hope the game would have. What I really hope the game would have is memories be put in a different way. So memories would be just little Link and Zelda off on their own little adventure. But this would be like in a memory, and it would not be so static. So you would have your own character somewhere like here looking in, and you would have free agency to move around. So you could sit here. You could also, I don't know, climb this tree if you want to be special while the cutscene is going on. And this will be put on with a little bit of blue tint, or like a little opacity, so it's obvious as a memory. And it's obviously area specific, so you can only view this quote unquote memory within an area in the game. And it would just be a way to show Princess Zelda and Link interacting, and it wouldn't be so static like in the original game. What Link? He is a guy who doesn't say anything. They could just keep that in the game. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't. How are they gonna pull this off? Is it gonna be a continuation of the first game, or is it gonna be its own unique thing, like a different universe? Because the castle's in the sky now, but how? And is it gonna be the same Link? Is it gonna be our Link who's been kept 100 years on the cover? Yeah, sleeping in the ground. Because if they do that, then how does everything work out? Did you save the world that one time? Or was Princess Zelda still trapped? Where's all the items gone? Oh, so many questions. I want to know. Why has it not come out yet? Why are you flying? Okay, I get why you're flying. It's because they want to change the game, give a new mechanic. And I'm really excited to fly. I don't know, it's just me. I think that my favorite parts of Breath of the Wild is just climbing up really high and flying down. So I really hope they give the mechanic and expand upon it. But saying that, I don't want them to like remove the horses or anything like that, because I also really like the horses in the game. Okay, you can't really see it, but I'm going to be drawing Link's weird arm. You know, like in the trailer, he has his other arm, and like something's funky with it, you know? I don't know what that is. Okay, so I'm gonna start theorizing. What is up with Link's funky arm? I have no clue. Not a single clue. I hope it's something gameplay related, not necessarily just aesthetics, or lore. So something actually that takes in the game. I genuinely don't know what it could be. Maybe this could be like the blight is starting to infect Link. So it gives him a bit darker powers. I do hope the game actually goes in that direction, you know, like something a bit darker. Because I feel like the first game, it's a really morbid scene, you know, like this guy won, he took over. But the majority of the game is this really peaceful traveling game, and I want them to keep that peaceful traveling game in mind, obviously. So I really liked it. But give it a bit of darker hints, you know, like this is the world of the Ganondorf has won. Something dark not necessarily gruesome, but not so childlike. Obviously, I've said the way I want the second games to be is much more flexible when it comes to the memories. You be able to like follow them on their adventures and stuff. I think that would really help create the personality because you can see her just interacting with the world. Because I think for the most part, the most interesting things about people to me, not necessarily girls, anybody, is the small things they do, like how they react to different sounds or what gives them a little shock or how they walk and stuff like that. So if you can give that kind of personality to Princess Zelda in the game, it'll be very interesting. When I say shit like that, I mean like, um, I don't know. There's a little river, and instead of just walking over, she's a little bunny hop. Uh, and I feel like with memories being less static and more just like moving around the world, and you can see them from all perspectives. It's not like you're framing it in a certain way. What you're doing is you're just letting it happen, and as a viewer, you can pick up on things which you find interesting or not. I'm looking at Breath of the Wild 2 deviant art of Princess Zelda. Just on Google, obviously. I'm gonna be honest. Not that people are bad at art. There's some really good shit, but how do I put this? Some really horny shit. Like here's her pregnant. You can't see it. I'm not gonna show it. I guess pretty cute. Here's her in a biker suit, which is I don't know what this is. She's like biting on her hood. Here's another one where she's pregnant. I'm serious. Another one where she's pregnant. Here's one where she's tied up. Oh my lord. People are just. This is on Google. I'm not even in DeviantArt. Oh my lord. Princess Zelda. She is like a really integral part of the story. She's supposed to be, I think, the Triforce of Wisdom, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really play the Zelda games. But here's the thing, I have to say, if I'm not mistaken, because she is not really well represented in the game. Like, how do I put this into words? I am supposed to know that she's the Triforce of Wisdom. I am supposed to know all this, like, really important lore. And especially with Breath of the Wild, it's probably, like, the most accessible game for non-Zelda players. Like, I've never played Zelda before, and this game came out and I played it. I feel like your most important character, we should know this stuff about her. We should know what role she plays in the whole story. The same goes for Ganondorf. Like, all I know about Ganondorf is that he is bad because he is bad. I'm not. Yes, it's a children's game, but you can still add lore into a really good game. How much more effort would it take to add some lore into the game when you're already adding like a million Koroks? Not like a crazy amount of lore, but enough to let people theorize, let people think, and let people learn about your world. Because this is a franchise that's been going on for 20 years. It is a very big and at the very least interesting world. So just give me the opportunity to learn about it because I like this. This is a guy's imagination building this franchise. And this is his imagination, this is his story that he can tell. So tell the story. I want to hear your story. Obviously, well, very rough draft. I'm going to work on it a lot more later, but that's why I did this first because I want this to really be the centerpiece of the project, and I'm not working with a lot of pixels here. So my plan is to just like rough it first. Then later, as I keep looking back at this, and I see the mistakes, I see what went well, then I'll make minor edits here and there so that it looks really good at the end. I forgot the arms. I'll do the arms later. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. If you want to interact with this video, just like, comment, subscribe, do whatever, just to show that you liked it. And I forgot to take a photo of the drawing after I did this Artlog. So here's it halfway through production.